Can you speak?
I can speak two languages.
Two languages. So what
Yeah.
languages are there?
It's a Polish and English now.
Okay, thank you so much. So, why can you speak English?
Why can I speak English?
Yeah.
Because I studied in a school and from a little bit of movies and the games, for example, I just really enjoy this.
Okay, thank you. So in general, so how many years so have Poland people studied English at school?
At school, it's like from the first grade of the, elementary school. Then you go to the gymnasium, something like that. It's a high school, or is it? And a technicum, lyceum, and etc. It's like high school for a big level. Yeah. So it's kinda 8 years, 9 years, I should say. Yeah. Just example that.
Okay, thank you so much. So,
Yeah.
Poland is surrounded by many other countries, right? So
Yes.
like Germany, Ukraine, Belarus, or something
In
like
general,
that.
we got multiple cultures
Yeah.
in
So,
here.
so can you understand those languages? So like so Belarus language, Ukrainian language.
So some a
Japanese-
bit of this as a Ukrainian and a Russian language are similar to Poland. Some words I know. I got my friend from Ukrainian and learned me a bit, so I understand though.
Very good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
There you go.
So are you planning to study new languages?
Yes, I'm planning, Espanol or some Japanese.
Japanese?
Yes, Japanese, exactly.
Why do you want to study Japanese language?
Because I want to have a trip to Japan, straight to Tokyo to see some cool cars. I
Yeah.
really enjoy JDMs. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm Japanese.
Yes? Oh my god, that's good to know though.
Thank you. That's all. Okay, thank
That's
you so
all?
much.
Yeah.
Three maybe,
Three languages?
like two, maybe a little third.
Okay, so what languages are they?
Yeah, my native language, so Polish,
Yeah.
English, and a little German, but
Okay,
Not much.
very good, very good. So why can you speak English and German languages?
why?
So why can you speak English and German language?
So English is like obvious because everyone speaks English here in Europe and in the whole world. So I can actually get to know more people and understand a lot of like videos or
Yeah.
just watch Netflix.
So
and-
why can you speak German language?
Because they teach us in school. I don't really know that well German.
Okay, so do you have opportunities to speak German language and English in Poland?
German, no.
No.
And English, yeah, like with you.
Yeah.
And I'm working also with people from a lot of countries, so it's useful.
Okay, last question. So
Yeah.
what language so do you want to study as a new language?
I always wanted to study Spanish.
Yeah, why
but
Spanish?
Why? Because it's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the sound of it, but I never really had time to do it.
Only English and Polish.
English and Polish.
Yes.
Okay. So why can you speak English?
Because it's the easiest way to the communication with people.
Okay. So how many years have you studied English at school?
Only in the school. Only at the school.
How,
Yes.
how many years?
Probably 10, 11, like this. But I am after school now, so I am not learning now.
Okay, thank you. So when do you use English in Poland?
Oh, when the people in another country tell to me something, but normally I don't use English.
Okay. So last question. So are you planning to study new language?
No, I am not planning.
I'm not planning.
Not planning. For now, I am not. I am too busy.
But
But maybe in future, why not?
so future. So
In future, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
what language do you want to study?
Probably Spain or French. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my main language is Polish and a little bit of English, basically. So basically, two. One is mine, and the second is English.
Okay, thank you so much. So English is not native language
Yeah.
in Poland.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
why
obvious.
can you speak English?
Practically, from the very beginning in the high school and so on, in the higher step of education, we are taught English. So basically, it's natural for us, and I also taught myself basically listening to the music, films. Netflix helps a lot, or Twitch, lives and so on with people speaking in English. and it helps a lot. And obviously in video games, because the main language in video games is basically English. So to communicate with other players, I need to learn English.
Okay, thank you so much. So, do you have opportunities to speak English in Poland?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For
Yeah.
example,
Yeah, basically, obviously with foreigners, and also working in the big corporation and so on. You usually speak English, which we have a branch in Italy, in Germany, and you obviously need to speak English to those people because in English in corporate world it's only communicative language practically in Poland.
thank you so much. So, are you planning to study new language?
Yeah,
What language do you
I
want
mean,
to study?
I started a little with Spanish, but I am terrible with it. And also, I in the past, like a few years ago, I started learning Japanese characters and languages, but also didn't have time for that.
Okay,
But maybe in the future, I will start again learning new languages. Korean or Japanese, something like that. Uh, but in Japanese, I only know one alphabet or something like that,
okay.
and just a little bit.
Why are you interested in Japan?
Uh, I mean, I like I don't know in the culture, but that's part of the world is completely different than Europe and the
Yeah, yeah.
US, and I think it's quite interesting for me. The completely new culture. So basically, everything related to Asian, China, Japan, Korea. It's quite interesting for me.
Okay. Have you ever been to Asian countries?
No, but I'm
Ah,
planning to in the couple of years to visit at least couple of those countries.
okay, thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that because I'm Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can speak two languages. I can speak Polish and English, and very little of Russian, but very little. So I'm not counting it.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you so much. So, Poland language is native language in Poland, right?
yeah.
So, why can't you speak English?
Because our education system forces us to learn it, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Because English is like the most universal language of all. So that's why I guess.
Okay. So, how many years have you studied English
How
at
many
school?
years?
Yeah, yeah,
Since I was 3.
yeah.
So like 15, 16 years. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have opportunities to speak English in Poland?
Yeah, I have many. When I talk to some foreigners, or no, only when I talk to foreigners mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, last question. So, are you planning to study new languages?
New languages.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Hungarian, but it's very hard. So I don't know about that, but I'm thinking of it.
I can speak two languages,
Oh, so what languages are they?
Polish and English.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Polish language is the native language
Yeah.
in Poland, right? So,
Yeah.
why can't you speak English?
Because I can speak in this language in most of countries in the world.
Yeah. So, how many years have you studied English at your school?
Like probably the most of my life.
Okay. So, do you have opportunities to speak English in Poland?
Yes, yes,
For-
yes.
For example,
I work in a hotel, so to my guests, probably mostly.
okay. So Poland is surrounded by many other countries, right? So Germany, Belarus, Ukraine.
Yeah.
So can you understand those languages?
Yes.
Are those languages similar to?
Do I understand other languages?
Yeah.
No. Like I learned German for some time, but I don't understand it very well.
So are those languages different? Completely different.
Yeah. I think they are very different.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, last question.
Yeah.
So what languages do you want to study?
I would like to study Spanish because I think it's a very pretty language. Yeah, so I guess that's it.
Three languages. So what languages are they?
Polish, English, and Serbian.
Okay, thank you so much. So why can't you speak English and Serbian?
My dad is from Serbia,
Yeah.
and I study English in school.
Thank you. So, do you have any opportunities to speak English and Serbian?
In summer, I speak Serbian because I go there, and English maybe when I'm in England or on Polish street when someone asks me something.
Okay, thank you. So, do you want to study new languages?
Yes, it's
What,
interesting.
what languages do you want to study?
Um, Spanish
Yeah.
and maybe Portugal, something like that.
Three.
Three languages. What languages are they?
What languages?
Yeah.
Polish, English, and Spanish.
Oh, okay. So why can you speak English and Spanish?
Because I learned at school.
Oh, okay. So do you have any opportunities to speak English and Spanish in Poland?
Polish and English at work, and Spanish, no.
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 Okay. Thank you. So do you want to study new languages?
Yes.
What languages?
I'm trying to learn. How can I say it? Italian. Oh,
Italian.
Two, Polish and English.
Okay. Thank you so much. So why can you speak English?
Why?
Why can you speak English?
Because it's most popular language in the world. So I can travel, I can work everywhere I can. Yeah, everywhere I want.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so how many years have you studied English at school? Or yeah,
I started when I am 8 years old.
yeah.
So this is uh, almost 20 years.
20 years. Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much. So last question. So are you planning to study new languages?
Right now, no.
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 So no. Okay. So what languages? So do you want to study? Do you want to study?
Maybe Spanish.
Spanish. Why Spanish?
Because I learned Spanish 5 years ago in high school, but then I was a little lazy.
Yeah.
but right now maybe I try.
Yeah.
I think two language exactly, Polish and a little bit English. Maybe my English not that perfect, but I can speak with someone. So yeah, that's two language.
So why can you speak English?
What I can speak?
Yeah.
Everything I think. I don't know. Hello, how are you? What's your name? How old are you? And something like this. I can conversation with someone. That's all what I can. So
So how many years so have you studied English?
I don't
in
know.
your school?
About 12, 13 in school, middle school, and high school. So that's why.
Do you have any opportunities to speak English?
I don't think so. When I arrived to Belgium and speak 7 days a week English, that's really easier than now when I'm in Poland and I speak Polish every time. I don't use English too much, so my English is not that perfect I am when I'm at Belgium and I speak every day in English. So yeah,
Last question. So,
yeah.
do you want to study new languages?
I won't study, but where in Poland or?
Other languages. So this means so
Ah.
other languages. So for example, French, Spanish, or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
I don't know. I think I don't want to. Maybe in the past, but I don't think about this. So yeah, I don't know. I think Poland have a good high school, and I want to be a pilot. And I have a high school in Poland in Dublin when they teach pilots. So I don't think so. I'm going to another country. So yeah.
Polish and English it's okay for me for speaking, but Deutsch is like I know a lot of words, but I don't like this language. I don't like speak Deutsch.
Okay. So why can't you speak English and Dutch?
Hmm?
Why can't you speak?
Because I'm watching a lot of YouTube.
Okay. So how many years have you studied English at your school?
In school maybe 5 years, 6, but I study Deutsch 9 years about, but I don't know. But I'm using English because it's international language and I can speak with many people of many countries.
Okay, okay. So, are you planning to study new languages?
Yes, I want to study maybe Japanese sometime, and I'm Korean language is very interesting for me
Why Japanese language and Korean language?
because I'm very interested in Japanese culture and Korean culture.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm Japanese. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm happy also.
Have you ever talked to Japanese people in your life?
uh, I like watching anime, and it's best culture thing on the world. I think now it's a lot of very interesting stories. It's manga, anime. It's like best movies, best scenarios, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, it's very good stuff, and we need this because it's like good. It's good working good for people. It's making people more open. You know.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Japan? No.
Yes, I want to, but I don't have money now. But I want to with my whole heart to go to Japan.
It's far, right? Far away to Japan from here, right?
Hmm. It's very expensive.
Yeah. I think so. Too.
I love Japanese tea. I love matcha. I love sancha. Everything.